Hiking is a thrilling way to enjoy nature. It allows people to see beautiful views and escape daily life. However, not all hiking trails are the same. Some are easy, while others are very hard and can be risky. In this video, we will look at the 10 most dangerous hiking trails worldwide. 10. West Highland Way, Scotland. The West Highland Way is one of Scotland's most popular long-distance trails, running for 96 miles through the Scottish Highlands. While it's a beautiful and rewarding hike, it can also be dangerous, especially in wet and windy weather. The trail passes through remote areas where there are few opportunities for rescue if something goes wrong. The terrain can become extremely muddy and slippery after rain, and hikers need to be prepared for the unpredictable Scottish weather, which can change from sunshine to rain in a matter of minutes. For those unprepared, the West Highland Way can quickly turn from a pleasant walk into a treacherous ordeal. 9. Mount Huashan, China. Mount Huashan, located near the city of Xi'an in China, is often referred to as the world's most dangerous hiking trail. The trail is infamous for its steep, narrow paths, with some sections consisting of little more than planks of wood attached to the mountainside. Hikers must cling to chains bolted into the rock to avoid falling. At some points, the trail becomes so narrow that only one person can pass at a time, and there's nothing but a sheer drop of thousands of feet below. Fog can descend quickly, reducing visibility and making it even more dangerous. Despite the risks, many adventurers attempt this hike for the breathtaking views and the adrenaline rush. 8. Annapurna Circuit, Nepal. The Annapurna Circuit in Nepal is one of the most iconic trekking routes in the world, but it's also one of the most dangerous. This trail takes hikers through the Himalayan mountain range, reaching altitudes of over 17,000 feet. The dangers of this hike include extreme altitude sickness, which can strike even the fittest and most experienced hikers. Avalanches, landslides, and rapidly changing weather conditions also pose serious risks. Parts of the trail pass through remote areas where help can be difficult to find in case of an emergency. Wild animals such as leopards and bears inhabit the region, adding yet another layer of risk. 7. Tunga, Norway. Tunga is a breathtaking rock formation in Norway that juts out horizontally from a mountain, providing spectacular views of the fjord below. However, the trail leading to Tunga is a difficult and dangerous one. It's a 17-mile round trip with steep ascents and descents that take hikers over rocky, uneven terrain. In wet conditions, the trail becomes incredibly slippery. Hikers also need to cross rivers and glaciers, making it necessary to be well prepared and equipped for the conditions. The hike can take up to 10 hours to complete, and the weather in the mountains can change rapidly, making it crucial to check the forecast before attempting the trek. 6. Mount Everest Base Camp, Nepal. While summiting Mount Everest is the ultimate dream for many mountaineers, even reaching Everest Base Camp is no easy feat. The trek to base camp is challenging, with hikers facing extreme altitude, cold weather, and treacherous terrain. The high altitude poses a significant risk of altitude sickness, which can be fatal if not properly managed. The trail to Everest Base Camp is also crowded during the peak trekking season, which increases the risk of accidents as people jostle for space on narrow paths. While the views of the Himalayas are undoubtedly stunning, hikers must be prepared for the physical and mental challenges of this trek. 5. Angel's Landing, Zion National Park, USA. Angel's Landing in Utah's Zion National Park is not only one of the most beautiful hikes in the United States, but it's also one of the most dangerous. The trail is known for its narrow ridges with steep drops on either side. In some places, hikers must scramble over rocks, clinging to chains bolted into the cliffside for support. There are no safety railings, and one misstep can lead to a deadly fall. The hike is especially dangerous in wet or windy conditions, when the rocks become slippery. Despite the risks, thousands of hikers attempt the trail each year for the unparalleled views of Zion Canyon from the summit. If you want to support us in our channel, check out our merch in the first link in the description. It will help us to produce more content for you. Enjoy the further video. Visit AmericaFirstMerch.com. 4. Mount Kilimanjaro, Tanzania. Mount Kilimanjaro, the highest peak in Africa, attracts thousands of hikers each year. While it's considered a non-technical climb, meaning no specialized equipment like ropes or harnesses is required, it's still a dangerous hike due to the altitude and rapidly changing weather conditions. Altitude sickness is a significant risk on Kilimanjaro, as climbers ascend from relatively low altitudes to nearly 20,000 feet in a matter of days. The risk of hypothermia is also high, especially near the summit, where temperatures can drop dramatically. Climbers must be physically fit and well prepared to reach the summit safely. 3. Mount Washington, New Hampshire, USA. Mount Washington in New Hampshire is famous for its unpredictable and extreme weather. The mountain holds the record for the highest wind speeds ever recorded on Earth, and the summit is frequently battered by snow, ice, and high winds, even in the summer months. The weather can change rapidly, catching hikers off guard. The trails leading to the summit are steep and rocky, and many hikers have been caught in sudden storms or lost their way in foggy conditions. Despite its relatively low elevation, Mount Washington is one of the deadliest mountains in the United States. 2. Kalala Trail, Kauai, Hawaii. The Kalala Trail on the island of Kauai is a beautiful yet dangerous hike that follows the rugged Nepali coast. The 11-mile trail takes hikers through dense jungle, over steep cliffs, and across streams prone to flash flooding. One of the biggest dangers on this trail is the terrain, which can become extremely slippery when wet. Landslides are also a frequent hazard, particularly during the rainy season. The trail is remote, with no cell phone reception and limited access to emergency services. For these reasons, hikers need to be well prepared and cautious when attempting the Kalala Trail. 1. Yosemite Valley, California, USA. Yosemite National Park is world famous for its majestic granite cliffs, towering waterfalls, and expansive valleys. It's a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts. However, it also has some of the most treacherous hiking trails. The most dangerous of them all is the hike to the top of Half Dome, a towering rock formation. The trail is not for beginners. It's a grueling 14 to 16-mile round trip that includes steep ascents and descents. What makes it particularly dangerous is the final stretch to the summit, where hikers must pull themselves up a series of metal cables bolted into the rock. The cables are extremely slippery when wet, and a fall from this point could be fatal. Weather can also change quickly, with the risk of thunderstorms and lightning strikes. Rockfall and encounters with bears and other wildlife add to the danger. In conclusion, hiking offers incredible experiences in nature, but also presents risks. The trails discussed are among the world's most dangerous due to tough terrain, extreme weather, high altitudes, and isolation. Proper preparation, good gear, and awareness of your limits are essential for safety while enjoying these challenging adventures. If you enjoyed our video, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your support.